John here, preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ. Let's keep talking about Jesus because that is how our conversation is supposed to go. Our conversation, our life, how we live our life, our lifestyle every day. You're supposed to be talking about Jesus with your mouth and with your actions, with your decisions, with what you do, with your hands and your feet, with this life. You're supposed to give everything to God. Everything's supposed to be dedicated, given to God. And so that's one of the things we've been hearing, that we are one person. We are one person. We can have the tendency to, call it a bifurcation, like when it's cut, when it's split, an incision, right? Cut a part, a piece of you, right? Or they can also say, oh, you put that hat on, right? You put the Christian hat on. You put the doctor hat on. You put roles you play. Christianity is at the base and all throughout. It's leaven worked through the dough so that it covers everything. It informs everything you do. So you can't keep a part of you, a mode of you that's Christian. It has to be who you are. It can't be something you do. It can't be a piece of you, a part of you. That has to be you. That's what we're striving to do, is to be wholly and completely Christian. Because that's what Jesus calls us to. Not just to have a part of our day, a part of our week, a part of our personality, a part of our behavior be Christian. No, he says, you better be this. You better be this. And we get the message through the testimonies that we read, the men of God in the Bible that God wrote down, that God communicates to us. He said, look at this. Look at this person. And anytime when they weren't, he'd mention that. He'd say, oh, because he didn't wholly follow me. He didn't fully pursue me. He didn't love me with his whole heart. He wasn't wholly perfect. So he's letting us know that's not good. I don't like that. And he's letting us know what he does look for, right? Our whole entire being, everything with your whole heart. And so we take a look back at our life, right? Oh, how am I living? How am I living? What are the decisions that I'm making? What are the passions in my heart? Does it line up with that? Or am I divided? And do I say, oh, when I get home, oh, yeah, at church I behaved. At church I have a mindset of, oh, I better behave. I better not curse. I better not get angry with anyone. I better be patient here. Oh, yes. When I get home, oh, all bets are off, right? Yeah. Just loosen your shirt, loosen everything, loosen your behavior, loosen your mouth, you can't stay tight all the time. You can't keep everything controlled. We're home. I'm off the clock. I'm not a Christian now, right? I clocked in, I clocked out, right? Now I am, who are you now? Because Christians go to heaven. So this part's not. Now you're the person that goes to hell. That's what we're saying, and we can't accept that, right? You wouldn't, because he says, no, you got to be holy. You got to be holy. You can't be lukewarm. You can't be double-minded. You got to have a single eye, single vision, right? One person, one heart. And so we're addressing everything, right? We could do that. We could try to put our strengths in front of people, right? On a pedestal, magnify it, right? Make it look bigger. And I know I got weaknesses, but look at me, look at this. This is my identity. I'm strong in this, so that means I'm a strong person. But God says, no, gather it all together. Oh, what is this, right? You got this, and this going on. Yeah, but God, look at this. Right? And we might be tempted to do so, right? Because we want the accolades, we want the acclaim, we want the praise. And that might be a point where you're like already good, naturally you're good. But God wants to work in you. God wants you to develop. God wants you to improve and grow in these areas. But you just take Yeah, you came into the faith already with some of that strength. And God says, I want to make you perfect, one, whole, entire. I'll make you strong in this area, this area, this area, this area, this area, and this area. And I demand that. And if we're lazy, we say, no, just look at what I already have. Right? God says, no, you're here to work. You're here to develop, not come and brag about what you're already good at. No, show me the power of God, right? Because that's why you're afraid. That's why you don't want to bring up the weaknesses, right? That's unbelief. That's fear. That'll never get better. So I don't want to address that. I don't want to work on that, because what if I do and it doesn't change, right? Worry and fear. But if you believe in God, no, you work on it, knowing, oh no, He will do it. He will do it. He's good for His word. He's going to make me perfect. He called me perfect. That is what He said. That is His word. That is His call. That is His demand. So let me work on it, right? And even if it might take long, right? Even if it might be hard, even though it might be a struggle, you're trying to work on every area, right? Because you're not just trying to get attention and love and praise. No, you're trying to be. You're trying to be the person. You're trying to accomplish. You have goals. You have a race to run. You have a distance to cover. You have a journey to complete. Right? We're sojourners here. We're not trying to eat and enjoy the land and think this is it and just before I die, have the best time here. This is not our portion. We have a much better portion. We seek a country, right, whose foundation that God has built, not a city, right? Not here. The fools think this is it, right? Make it the best, eat the best food, go to the best places, spend everything for the temporary. And no, we make an exchange. No, we'll say, I'll give up some of that. I'll forego that. I can't do that much. I can't experience that, see that, because I'm waiting for. Right? I'm waiting for. And as you do, as you behold God, as you behold the heavenly things, you become transformed into that image. And as you keep on maintaining steadfast that focus on God, then over time, time will tell, right? Those that have their portion in this life, they're going to look at you envious, because now they're reaping the other end of those pleasures. What did that get you, right? In the end, beleaguered, tired, weary, right? We shall walk, we shall not faint, right? We shall run and not get weary, but they shall walk and faint. They will run and get weary, right? We'll mount up on eagle's wings. We'll soar. We'll overcome. We'll transcend. We'll have more wisdom. We'll have more perspective. We'll grow in understanding. They'll get lower. Right? They're gonna, as their own poets and prophets have said, right? Another one bites the dust. Right? Oh, your face is, come on, get up. I'm not that young anymore, right? My bones, my joints, down in my bones. We get strengthened. We come forth, as new. One of Job's friends even said, you'll come forth. Your skin will be fresh. You'll have a reviving, rejuvenation. You're going to have this growing sense of joy. For the world, it diminishes, right? We thought, and then disappointment, false advertisement. What is this? This isn't like the picture, right? I thought if I was rich, then I'd feel rich, but no, I get the riches, and what's this rottenness, right? I was at a store just a few moments ago, and I was talking with the cashier about avocados, and she was talking about, get these avocados. These are good. These, don't get those kinds, because you'll cut into it and it'll be black inside, right? And I was like, I understand that. No, we've all had those experiences, right? Because avocados, they'll ripen and rot really quickly. So you miss the window, and you cut into it. Ooh, it's exceeded. It's past its time. It's past its prime. And that you don't want life to be like that. You cut into it, you bought it, and you want to eat it and then you can't eat it. It's so black, it's so evil, it's so bad, it's so naughty. That's your life, because you didn't receive and apply good instruction. You didn't sow good seeds, right? So God delivers us from that foolishness where we have something underground and we're all giddy, we're happy, we're watering it, waiting, and then when it grows, it's like you have the Venus flytrap, but it's a human flytrap, right? It's a Venus human trap. It's there to devour you. It grew, and it has teeth. Yeah, God told Job that about Leviathan. Its teeth. Can you open those doors? Yeah, it's got teeth, scales. No air can go through. He's the father of the children of pride, the king of the children of pride. Right? He's waiting for them. He deceived them. Like, come on, come here, come into my cave. But there's little paw prints, lion paw prints that go into the cave. Yeah, and you hear a sweet song, right? And you're just attracted. I wonder what's in there. We could find gold, yeah, but there's paw prints, lion paw prints that go in there. Are you sure you want to go in? Yeah, I heard the map says there's gold here. Who gave you that map, right? The lion printed that map, right? He's deceiving you. Come here. Yeah, get riches, right? The snake oil salesperson is telling you, according to our studies, right? Wait, your studies? Don't you want a third-party independent observer? No. According to our studies, this will cure. What do you have? What's bothering you? It'll cure that. Right? Well, where's the list? Right? Where's the study? No, I'm telling you. Slick, right? Words smoother than butter and oil. Yeah, come on. $10.99 and yours today for free. You only got 7. You know what? Just for you, $7, right? Yeah. That's the world, slick, right? Engaging you, distracting you, manipulating you, right? Grabbing your emotion. Oh, that happened. I'm so sorry. Hey, buddy, right? Appealing to your emotions, Absalom, right? Saying, "Oh, if I was king, I would tend to your needs. I would give you attention." And people love him. But what's the will of God? What's the will of God? It's for David to be king, and you might not like David and David's son. You might not like that lineage. You might not like to be taxed. You might not like, when Solomon's son became king, they came to him, and we find out what it was like. So it was hard. It was hard. Solomon was pretty hard on us. But it was good, wasn't it? It was good. And so the season was shifting. The right answer now was to, the elders, the council of the elders told Rehoboam, so even though it has been rough and it has been productive, now that it's changed, their expectations have changed, so give them that, and they'll be yours forever. Give them that. And so Rehoboam said, no, I'm going to continue in this trajectory. I see on the paper, scientifically, we're on this trajectory, right? Make their lives harder, and the kingdom grows, right? Tax them more. We'll have more money. That makes sense. I just look at the data. Right? No, it's not by the data. It's by the will of God. And the wisdom that God put in these people that ruled with Solomon, right? It's from the company of the angelic, the heavenly wisdom. Who's been sitting in the presence of God? Treasures in there, substances in there. The rocks won't tell you things. The weather patterns. Jesus said, you guys study the weather. You guys understand now. But what's the will of God? What's the will of God? So you guys study the weather to know how to farm, right? Oh, plant. The weather's like this. I take the tarp off. It's going to rain. Oh, the clouds are gone. Yeah, give it some shade. Cover it. I don't know. You're going to respond to the weather. We need food. Right? It's the seventh year. Give the land a rest. Right? No. Yeah, don't harvest. Don't plant for a whole year. What are we gonna eat? Well, God already told you. Right? Oh, but you're not mindful of that. You don't have that assurance because you're not living your whole life for God. Then you're not gonna have the rest, the peace in your soul to know that, oh, it's gonna be fine because He's taking care of us these 6 years, and He expects for the land to have rest. He told us to do it. So if we do what He tells us to do, even though there might be fears, what are we going to eat? You don't have to worry about that. If you live your life like that, right, then you're going to know when Messiah comes. Right? Because you live your life by the Word of God, you get to see God's good. Wow, God's good, man. God's good in this. God was good in that situation. God was good when we did the will of God there, and in that part of my life, and in that year. And so He's going to condition your heart and your mind to be open to and to be in position. You're going to be there when John the Baptist is preaching. You're going to be there. You're going to be affected by the words. You're going to get baptized. You're going to be there when Jesus comes, and you're going to have the heart condition to know this is the Messiah. You are the Messiah. And we should follow Him. Didn't your heart burn? And yet there's others where, right, they're listening to Jesus. Their heart's not burning. They're calloused. They're reprobate. God has sealed their minds, sealed them from instruction. But they still hear voices. They still think thoughts. So what are those thoughts? Not good thoughts. Not from heaven. Where is it from? Right? Earthly, sensual, devilish. Right? It's from the natural, from the spring of their own heart, their own flesh, their body. Right? So God said, no, I'll take the stony heart out. I'll give them a new heart of flesh. By that He meant like a soft, tender heart, right, from heaven. The Spirit of God that's able to hear God when He speaks, when He's there. So we can sense God, we can detect truth. This is the truth. This is God. This is our Savior. This is it. This is the place to be. And the ungodly, meanwhile, be in the same area. This is false. This is, what is this? I don't know. Let's go. Let's walk away. This is a hard saying. And that doesn't, let me check. According to my intellect, according to my queasiness, feelings in my heart, right? No, who's aware of the God? Who's aware of God? Who's connected with God? You need a pipe from you to heaven, right? From God, streaming, trickling down the understanding, the sense, this is God. Yeah, no, that didn't come from your own heart. Peter, that was from God. And so that's why we need to live every day, everything we do in reference to God. Then God's going to open that up. Oh, you're mindful of me. Oh, you're looking to me. It's like the birds. I really appreciated watching when they built a nest in front of my window a few years ago. And the mother bird was there, and I saw, oh, there's eggs, whoa! Right? And then I got to see, I couldn't see it hatching. I missed that. Just one day, they're like, oh, there's chicks, little baby birds. And then I saw when the mom flies, and then all the babies, it looks like they're sleeping, but I guess they can sense, mom's here. And immediately, the mouths open up. Yeah, in the beginning, they can't even see. Their eyes, it's like they don't have eyes. You just know, mom's here. Ah! And all these little chicks, they're moving, they're chirping, they're loud, trying to get mom's attention. And yeah, that's ministered to us when we worship. You don't want it to pass you by. Like, get his attention. And so that's how we live, right? You need to be fed, right, from heaven. Right? Open your mouth, right? Get fed, right? Cry out to God. Yeah, if you don't, you're gonna die. And these babies, they understand that, seemingly, right? That's why they're not considerate. They don't shut their mouths and say, well, I ate, so you guys can eat. No. Every time, every mouth is going to open, right? And the mother bird comes, and, you know, my sentimental part is like, oh, feed that one, and he didn't eat. But this one's louder, right? This one's taller. This one reaches out more. So he's going to get another worm, right? He's going to eat again. Oh, but don't forget, mommy, don't forget about that one, right? And then she flies away. She doesn't feed every baby bird. She has something in her mouth. And yeah, that's what we sing in worship. God, you have something in your hand for me. The mother bird has something in her mouth. She puts it in one or two of those babies' mouths. But she has like 5 or 6 babies. She feeds 1 or 2 of them and then flies away. And the next time she comes, yeah, she might not remember. It seems like it's just whoever it goes into. I don't know if they remember or not. Maybe they do. But when I see it, all I see is, oh, he ate. The rest didn't get to eat. Right? And so that was spoken to. That was spoken in, I think, where was it? Maybe in Acts. I think it was in Acts. And it made them angry. Right? Naaman was healed. But there were other lepers, right? The widow. There were many other widows. But God chose her. God healed Naaman. Right? And he's speaking. Who's going to get this? Right? Just because you're human doesn't mean you're going to get it. Right? You have to be a certain type of human, a certain way of being. Right? You have to be. Right? He's calling us to be more, to transcend above. Right? Because we're cursed, we're fallen. And yet God's arms are open. His instruction is available. His Spirit is here. It's present for all those that will turn aside, that will cry out to Him. But the lazy say, I'm fine. I'm all right. I'm not cursed. How dare you call me cursed? How dare you say I have curses? While they're experiencing the curses and the effects of it and the burden of it every day, right? Proudly saying, that's not, I just need a Band-Aid. I know it's bleeding, but the Band-Aid will fix that. It'll address it. Right? As if, yeah, he's okay. He's okay with it. The other side. Oh, wow. Oh, it's bleeding. It's okay, just another Band-Aid, right? God's merciful, right? He doesn't kill you for being foolish, right? For being proud. No, he works on you. He waits. Right? He speaks. He leads you to Him. But how proud are you going to be, right? To what end? To how long? Because then you die. Then you die. Right? You didn't die on that day, but you're walking in death. Right? If you die tomorrow, you're going to go to hell. You're in the state of death. You're a man living in death, on your way to the place of death. Even death and hell, they're going to be cast into the lake of fire. And you'll be there. You'll be there with death and hell. And God is inviting us. God is giving us an opportunity. But we just don't like that way. We like the offer. We like the promise. We like the reward. We just don't like the way. Right? Jesus is the life, the truth, and the way. And so we say, okay, so give me the truth. Give me life. What are they saying to? The way. So this is how. Right? So I do want that. I'm going to try to, right, they look at the door, the locked door. Just humble yourself. This door will unlock. Yeah, proud people that still want the good things that God has. You taste a little bit of it. Yeah, it's aggravating. Right? The food is kind of good. No, it's so good. I could eat this every day. I'm tired of it. Right? You're just not satisfied. There's always something in the way of satisfaction. God says, you'll be satisfied with my goodness. Right? You want satisfaction? It's through God. Or else you're going to face that. Right? The tease, right? Oh, it's so good. Oh, and then it stops being good. Yeah. I remember my economics teacher. I had some struggles paying attention in that class, but I did pay attention when he took out he had like a jar. He took out a jar of marshmallow. It said like fluff or something. He was teaching us the principle of diminishing returns. So when I put my hand in here and eat this, and he just ate it in front of us. This marshmallow is good. So good. You know, this is going to get our attention. We're children, we're kids. You know, we're bored with all the numbers and lectures. And so he takes out the marshmallow and I'm like, what's he doing? He's eating it. That looks so good. And then he says, so that was really good. That was really good. But the second time I dip my hand in here and eat this, it's not going to be as good. And the third time, it won't excite me like the first time. And the fourth time, there will be no fourth time. I'm tired of it. I'm done. So, how do you get past that? Can you pay more money? Right? You're just gonna get more fluff. You're just gonna get more marshmallows, but you're still tired of it. Oh, the money can't solve that. Money can't solve our design, our heart, the way we are. How do you get satisfaction, right? And so that's the frustration. When it's far off, right? When it's behind the glass, ooh, your lust is activated. I want it. Your imaginations, right? If I just have that, right, that would really solve my life problems. That would make me happy. But misery comes when you get the money, you go into the store, you buy the thing, and then you're happy and you feel like, see, this is it. Now, happiness forever until a few seconds pass, a few days pass, and it's in your closet, right? It's broken on the floor. Your baby's playing with it. You don't care for it anymore. And you're looking for the next thing. You need more money to buy the other thing because it's just that. So elusive, right? It keeps slipping. We're always on the chase. You are pursuing, and you're getting tired, right? Your legs are giving out. And yeah, you're like that proverbial guy just on the desert, right? Reaching out for water, right? For life. Because you didn't go the right way. You didn't agree with the way. Jesus is the way. His way is easy. Right? You pursue Jesus. You are supposed to pursue Jesus. We don't like pursuit. Come on, why do you make it so hard? And yet you're going to pursue in the world. And you're okay with that. Because you get to do it your way, with your weapons, with your intellect, with your flesh. You get to glory in your flesh. And then you die. Right? On your tombstone is going to say, I was wrong. I was wrong. Yeah, people tell those stories as they die, right? So this is how I live my life. I didn't find the answer. Right? If it wasn't Jesus, you're going to hear that in their story. Man, you're going to shake your head as they tell you their life story, right? You're going to get motion sickness, seasickness. Okay, so up, and you went down, and up, and you went down, and up, and that disappointed, and oh, you thought, but no. No, you pursue Jesus, right? Eagle's wings. How do eagles fly? They don't fly like this. They can soar. They can circle around their prey. They can look at what they're going for, right? Oh yeah, no, it's here. I know it's here. Confidently, with stability. I'm gonna get what's mine, and it's mine, right? There's other birds. No. When they see me, they'll leave. He goes down to feed and he eats. So that's the Christian's life who agrees with, oh yeah, no, the way. Where was it? I think I'm trying to, I think I did mark it here. Yes, Job 36, verse 21. Take heed, regard not iniquity, for this have you chosen rather than affliction. Right? You can choose affliction. You can choose affliction, right? Suffer for your righteousness. Suffer doing well. And people avoid it. Right? I don't want to give that sacrifice to God. I don't want to lay myself down to that extent. I don't want to. The way is painful. It's taxing. It has stress. But that other way, it also has stress. You just can't see it. It's around the corner, but it's a lot more than what you're going to have to go through. Just pay a little down payment here, right? And you're going to get so much reward, right? There's glory on the other side, but they have to row, right? And the lazy will say, I'm tired. We tried fishing all night. I don't want to. This, according to my idea, my preference, my wants, I don't want it. It's fine. Oh, so next, right? Oh, that guy is going to see the glory on the other side. Who agrees? So that's the parable, right? A king has a supper. He invites people. You don't want to taste this? That's okay. So destroy them. Okay. Next, right? Someone's going to eat. There are some that must enter in. And so, yeah, the highways, the hedges, all the and even further, right? Get them, right? There will be people. Is it going to be you, right? Is it going to be you today in your life, in this one life, in this one shot that you have, in this one trial? Right? Will you make it? Will you agree with God? Or do you just want your portion, a small portion that doesn't even satisfy? Is that your choice? Is that your choice? When you reject God, you're saying, no, I want to go after that or that. You know, little pictures on Amazon, little, right? And you know it's not as good as that. You know, they Photoshop it, you know, and yet you're choosing that. It's not what it seems. You don't get what's advertised. You don't get what it looks like. And you know it. Your feelings confirm it, or your disappointment confirms that. People go for that, or you can choose Jesus. You can choose Jesus, and it's the opposite. Much better. What God promises us, it's an understatement. He has not told us. He has not told us the actual reward for serving Him, for being His Son, for laying down our life. The short life that we have for eternal life, and what's contained in that eternal life. And He even gives us a taste, just a taste. And we think that's amazing. That's how good it is. Yeah, people who find God, experience God, and experience Him again, and continue to obey and invest into His kingdom, and continue to experience more of His peace, more of His love, more of His joy. And that's why the world is going to get jealous. That's why He even said, no, the Jews are going to be provoked to jealousy because of how they're going to see, oh, you missed out on this measure. Even to the angels, it was a secret. Right? They want to look into it. You have God in you, and that gets to grow. Your sensitivity to Him, the measure that you have of Him, it gets to grow on your way to eternal life with Him. As He calls you a son, as He calls you to be a son, as He calls you to enter into His loving arms, into the knowledge of Him, into eternity with Him, into His likeness. You can awake with His likeness, and you'll be satisfied with, the likeness of God. And so so that's why I'm so excited when I talk about Jesus. Like, I did not live this life. I did not have this. I did not experience daily joy, growing sense of hope, growing understanding. I did not experience this. Nothing like this. Nothing like this in the world. Nothing in the world offers this. Nothing in the world. Nothing. Right? It doesn't come close. It doesn't come close. It doesn't exist. It's not that Solomon went before me. Solomon was a king, the richest king. And there will be none as rich as him. Right? As great as him. And he tried. He took a deep dive into folly. He said, let's go see. And he came back and said, yep, there's nothing there. Nothing there. Back to God. Back to serving God. Because that's right. And He just helped us out. He confirmed it. So that we don't have to waste any time. Yeah, Psalm 17:15. As for me, I will behold your face in righteousness. I shall be satisfied when I awake with your likeness. Right? And we do. That's not snake oil. That's not false advertisement. That's actual daily. Right? And he gives you that choice. So you can. You want it. Step into it. Walk it out. Right? He leads you. He guides you. Psst, here, this way. Oh, and today, do this. And do this decision. God, wow. Right? Some people complain that they receive instruction. It's so tedious, it's so taxing, it's so, micromanaging, it's so. But some people are grateful, like, wow, thank you for instruction. Right? I know I don't know. I thank you that you tell me. Wow, you make it easy. You tell me what to do. You tell me what to do. All I have to do is deny myself. Though it's hard, the alternative is much worse. Right? Not knowing, oh yeah, you figure it out. But I don't know. Right? The best we can do is pretend to know. So that's what you're seeing in the world. Right? People they don't know God and they're frustrated. They make up stories. They make up myths and fairy tales. We don't know, so let's just make stuff up. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Who wants to go jump down into a pit, into a hole that's full of snakes? Full of snakes. That's the world. That's the world. So as Christians, we can't go back into the world. You know what it is. He shows you what it is. Right? You're going to try to go back into the pleasures, the pastimes. Yeah, no, you're not going to. This is a snake. Or this is a lie. This thing. Right? Because you already tasted of the heavenly gifts and the goodness of God to come. Right? All the goodness. So, yeah, nothing can compete with that. Nothing compares. Yeah, I remember when I went to the movie theater as a Christian. It was just so empty and dry. I was like, this is a black box. This is a room. We are sitting in a room. This is a projector. It's shooting light. There's pictures. They have a script. They're reading a script. This is an actor. He's playing a character. I'm not invested. I'm not taken on for this ride. I can't buy into the illusion. Because I have satisfaction. Before in the world, I long to be distracted. Distract me. Tell me a story. Because my life is just so aggravatingly boring and meaningless and vacuous. I'm in a void place. I need you to tell me a story. I'm in. Spider-Man? Okay, wow. Oh, ooh, whoa, that's so exciting. Yeah, now you try to see it? What? That's dumb. What? Webs out of it? That story doesn't even make sense. That's a foolish costume. You look foolish. You're a fool. What are you doing? And you like that? You guys like that? Right? It becomes very evident. And how much longer? Right? You used to check your watch in church, like, when can we get out? Right? But now you check it in the movie theater. 2 more hours of this? Can we go? I got better things to do, right? Than joining here, sitting with you guys. And I'll eat the popcorn. The popcorn's still good, right? But this distraction center, you guys don't even acknowledge you're being distracted from life, from the purpose of your life, from fulfilling your purpose and your purpose in your life. You guys are all wasting your lives. I'll let them, give drink to the poor man, let them drink. But he's called you, right? If you know, right? If he's lets you know, right? Yeah, he's gonna put it in you. So God is real, and you can't go back now. Right? So let's Psalm 17. We have time to read it. Hear the right, O Lord, attend unto my cry, give ear unto my prayer that goes not out of feigned lips. Let my sentence come forth from your presence. Let your eyes behold the things that are equal. You have proved mine heart. You have visited me in the night. You have tried me and shall find nothing. I am purposed that my mouth shall not transgress. Concerning the works of men, by the word of your lips, I have kept me from the paths of the destroyer. Hold up my goings in your paths, that my footsteps slip not. I have called upon you, for you will hear me, O God. Incline your ear to me and hear my speech. Show your marvelous loving kindness, O thou that saves by your right hand them which put their trust in you from those that rise up against them. Keep me as the apple of the eye. Hide me under the shadow of your wings from the wicked that oppress me, from my deadly enemies who compass me about. They are enclosed in their own fat. With their mouth they speak proudly. They have now compassed us in our steps. They have set their eyes bowing down to the earth, like as a lion that is greedy of his prey, as it were a young lion lurking in secret places. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is your sword, from men which are your hand, O Lord, from men of the world, which have their portion in this life, and whose belly you fill with your hid treasure. They are full of children, and leave the rest of their substance to their babes. As for me, I will behold your face in righteousness. I shall be satisfied when I awake with your likeness. Yeah, when we die, when we go through that door, living in righteousness, right, by the power of God, by the grace of God. Yeah, when we go through that door and we leave this life, Apostle Paul was waiting for it. He said, "Oh, I want to go, but I'll stay because it's better for you guys. But I do want to go." And so when we go, he's talking about dying, right? What we would say is dying, but as a Christian, it's really a transition. We know it's a transition. Yeah, it's going to be, I imagine it's going to be like that, like awaking. Right? Oh, Stephen is stoned, and then he's going to be with Jesus. He's going to be with Jesus. And it's much better, much better. Everyone else, they fear death. They don't know. Maybe deep down a part of us knows hell and torment. But if you're saved, oh, you know you're saved. You're saved from that. And you know where you're going. It's unknown and yet known. We see through a glass darkly for now, but we're sure it's good. We have that assurance from God. He is good. His place is good. And where he takes us and what he makes us, right, to a whole order, another order of magnitude, because we've demonstrated to God, no, I am committed to this direction. What's that direction? To God, to Godward. So we as long as we strive, we press in that direction, then yeah, when you die, it's going to be, oh, so I hear your heart. You do want to come to me, right? All your efforts, all your thoughts, everything was focused on getting to me. Well, here I am, and here you are, right? You were the apple of my eye, because you made me the apple of your eye. In Jesus' name.